So how are we going to take this cool white rabbit dude that I've generated and create more images using his character? And how to take those images that we have created and bring them to life with animation? Stick around and find out. So first we have created this nice rabbit. I was just generating and I was looking into anthropomo whatever characters, and I've created this guy. And I really liked him, and I thought maybe we should put him in new places. So I took this image and I put it into an IP adapter. It's right over here. When we are using IP adapters, we're going to use both the IP adapter and the other model, which is a ckipvision model. We're using here ckipvision 1.5-H, and we're using the IP adapter plus face SDXL with H IP adapter. All right. It is very important to remember that in any case that you're using IP adapters, you have to use one of the two corresponding ckipvision models. One ckipvision, like I said, is the 1.5 model. The other is the SDXL model. The SDXL model is only used when you're using this one, this IP adapter underscore SDXL. Otherwise, you don't ever choose this, right? So we're going ckipvision 1.5 and the SDXL face VIT-H. I'm using this and I'm going to generate a couple of pictures. I already did a few, of course. I was playing with it and having fun. So I'm just creating the same rabbit everywhere. I'm using also wildcards because I love it and I enjoy it, and I try to put, like fun stuff. What I do here, the trick here for me was to generate plenty of pictures. I'm using the patch, the auto cue and the cue prompts. The way for me to do it is to create a large sum of images and then just delete the bad ones and choose the good ones. I'm using here the same settings for everything, random seeds, of course, and wildcards. And with the wildcards, I can get to many, many kind of images. Of course, everything will be posted in the info below. While it runs, we let it run for a couple of minutes and get how many pictures as we feel comfortable with. Oh, this one is cool. And when it's done, let's wait another one because I'm a junkie for generations. Do, 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 do. Yeah, this one is good. All right, clear queue, and then we cancel this job. All right, so we have a folder that I've dedicated for that. It's called text to rabbit because text to rabbit, and that way we can find it easily, right? And then we have to use to continue our workflow, and we have to use a different tab now with a different workflow where we take those images and turn them into animations with SVD, stable video diffusion models, which is this model, this workflow, which will be also posted for you to download. And what is nice about this kind of workflow is that I have used here a folder that Mikey has. Well, basically, I asked him to write it, and he was kind enough to agree, and he made it. And what we do here is we give the node the folder that we are looking to generate from, and he takes all of the images there, and he will generate a video one by one. All right. So we have to choose here the increment as the control after generation. And then every time you're pressing Q, I'm sorry, auto here. Every time we're pressing Q, it will change the seed number. That means it went to the next picture. As long as it's on increment and not random, you will have each and every image from the folder. SVD, like we talked about in previous videos, SVD is pretty much straightforward. There is not much that we can do about it. But what we can change here is the motion buckets, and we can either stay with the same seed or randomize the seed, your miles may vary with it. I'm using the defaults, which are sampler, Euler, and the normal scheduler. That's good enough for me. Make sure that you're under 25 frames if you're using the XT model for stable diffusion videos. And that's about it. Let it run. It will be really nice. What I've added here, and another thing like a secret sauce kind of thing, is the film VFI node. This node basically takes apart your videos and it creates another node, another frame between each two frames, or well, how many as you like. It does interpolation and it will create the animation much smoother. And so here you can see that I'm doing like the two multiplier. That means that we're just adding one frame between two frames. And if we had 6 frames per second, like here, now we will have 12 frames per second. So it is important at the video combine node to put it to 12. Otherwise, it will be very slow motion and the animation won't feel as smooth because we didn't stuff more information in the same amount of time. So my tip in this case would be to use frame rate 12, double the amount that you're generating, right? And then you will get something nice and cool. After that, we put it all in, just put everything in your favorite software, editing software, and create your videos, export them, upload them somewhere, and tag me so I will know. And that's it. This was a short one. It's very fun to use. I really enjoy it. This is a large number kind of tutorial. I recommend you will generate those animations for an hour or so. Like have because they're not all good, and sometimes it's difficult to tell a story if you don't have the right angle or the right camera movement. And because this is kind of uncontrollable, there is no way to predict the actual movement. So it doesn't matter if you sit next to it or you just if you do it away from keyboard. So I like to just sum up a large amount of clips on the same of the same character or the same theme, and then later sift through them, delete the garbage ones, keep the keepers, and put them all into an editing software and try to tell a story together with it. So thank you very much for viewing this one. If you liked it and if you enjoy it and learn anything, please like and subscribe. That will help me a lot. Thank you very much. I'm having a lot of fun with you guys. Bye.